Although there are different ways to achieve negotiation success, the main kinds being either distributive or integrative, what they all have in common is careful preparation. When entering a negotiation, you need to understand your own interests and positions, as well as the interests and positions of the other party. You also need to understand the issues at stake and possible alternatives, both possible outcomes within the negotiation and your best alternative in the case of a failed negotiation. The first question you must ask yourself is, what would be a good outcome for me? In order to answer this crucial question, you need to establish what your interests are. What are your needs, wants, and goals? Understanding your interests will allow you to determine what the issues are, what you and the other party need to discuss and resolve. Once you know what you want to accomplish and how that translates into issues to be discussed, you are ready to establish the building blocks of the negotiation: your target point, your BATNA, your reservation point, and your opening bid, your first position. As you write down these stepping stones to a successful negotiation, you should also take the time to reflect on what arguments might be persuasively and effectively used together with your positions. For example, what persuasive story will you tell as you give your opening bid? It is unlikely that the other party will find your proposals attractive unless you can provide arguments that the other party finds to be both rational and emotionally convincing. Once you have a good understanding of your own goals and how you would like the negotiation to proceed, it is time to think about the other party. Clearly, you will not have knowledge or understanding of the other party's interest. But by doing your research, you will have enough understanding to at least ask the right questions once you meet the other party in person or online. At this point, you need to step back and think about the larger context in which the upcoming negotiation will take place. In particular, is the negotiation likely to be distributive or integrative? If you expect that it will be distributive, competitive, then you should consider ways that will allow you to tilt the battlefield in your favor. You should explore how you might be able to gain bargaining power. In general, this will mean that you should try to improve your BATNA, the ultimate source of power. Or perhaps find ways to make the other party's alternatives less attractive. However, you should also consider how you might be able to turn a potentially distributive encounter into an integrated meeting, a negotiation where the two parties work together in a spirit of cooperation in order to find a mutually beneficial agreement. This will require both interpersonal strategies, how to increase levels of trust and liking, and finding possible value creation opportunities. That is, identify possible areas of common ground and favorable trades. Trades that give each party something of higher value than what is exchanged. Such high-low trades or log rolling should be possible as long as there are multiple issues and the two parties are sufficiently different from each other. If you have taken the time and effort to go through these steps, then you will be well prepared for the upcoming negotiation.